All right, we got another new construction here. First off, we'll stop in the bathroom here. If you look, that right there is the plastic film that covers these panels before they're installed to keep them from getting damaged. And they left them on there. Not only that, it's hard to see because everything's white, but they've caulked on top of the plastic. So they got the sealant around the valve on top of the plastic. Obviously water's gonna go behind the plastic and get right in there because this should have been removed. I mean, it's not rocket science. You removed most of it, just take it all out of there. And it's all the way around the valve. And that's in both bathrooms. The guest bathroom's the same way, same thing. I'll show you the master in a minute. We'll stop in the kitchen. Just loose receptacles everywhere, all over the place. The dishwasher, that's me holding the door down. If you let it go, it just shoots up to here. So obviously, when you try to have the rack out, you want it to sit just like this, but it's gonna keep trying to open and keep trying to dump the rack back in there on you. So that's nice. That needs adjustment or something. The water heater in this house, even though the breaker's on and the water heater has power, it does not work. And it could just be that little reset inside the tank, but I'm not here to fix things. I'm here to point out problems, so it doesn't work. Same thing with the plastic here in the shower. So it's a little harder to see. You can see some of it sticking up there. And then you can see right there the grout line and then that secondary line. That second line is the plastic that didn't get peeled off. So that's all the way around. You can see it's starting to lift some of the sealant right there. And then somebody has left weep holes, I guess you could call them, on these little drain channels for the lip of the floor pan. You know, this isn't an exterior brick wall. We're not trying to let water drain from behind the tiles and out the bottom. Water shouldn't be getting in there, period. Those need to be sealed up. That should not be like that. What else we got in this one? Oh, the garage. Let me show you a couple things in the garage. Guest bathroom over here is the same way with the plastic being all over the valve and the tub spout. Let's take a walk out here. Very loose. So the garage doors got loose nuts, just kind of all over the place. Another one up there, missing a nut right there. Missing another one right there. More loose nuts on this side. Same thing with the missing nut. I don't know if we'll be able to see it with the door open. Oh yeah. Missing nut right there. And then this floor. Let me take these off so we don't have to listen to these. The finish on this floor is just horrific. There's scrapes and gouges all over the place, all the way down this curb. You start looking around inside and we've got smooth areas, gouged areas, some more of it right here. There's just chips and chunks taken out everywhere. I mean, I could spend the next 15 minutes showing you all the chips and holes all over the place here. And then you can see where they, you know, this line right here. So this side is smooth, that side is not. You're gonna see some of that here. More chips and chunks taken out. unevenness, and you can see the line right here where the left side is smooth-ish and the whole perimeter of the garage is just rough. All the way across, it's a little worse on this side. We got some splatters. But the whole thing is like this. I mean, anywhere you look, chunks, chips, rust. It's a brand new house. I mean, the curb on this door, I mean, it's not great, but it's certainly better than this one. With all the whole corner broken off everywhere. So, you know, get you a home inspection for sure. And again, this thing doesn't work. I'm not gonna go get the thermometer gun to put on the pipes, but it's got power and nothing. It's as cold as this side. You never know what you're gonna get until you get an inspection.